We began SEO as an all-volunteer effort. Our goal was to work with inner-city kids, low-income kids, help them excel in high school, go on to a good college and graduate, and then on to a meaningful career. But most important, we instilled in those kids a strong belief that if you were helped by SEO, you had an obligation to give back to your community and show the way for others. It's kind of remarkable that 50 years later, after so much change, experimentation on SEO's part, those basic core values remain the same. What SEO has become is really beyond anything we had in mind back in 1963, and I'm just thrilled that SEO has grown from that very small seed that we started so many years ago. However, much remains to be accomplished. There is such enormous potential, untapped potential in the United States that I believe we have an obligation to nurture. Of course, our staff works tirelessly with these kids, and we've been really privileged to have developed so many partnerships with others who share our beliefs and values. No one reflects SEO's values, and no one has been more critical to our success than Henry Kravis. What's amazing about Henry is that he has gotten involved personally in all three of our programs. And as you've already heard, he was really so instrumental in helping us develop our alternative investment fellowship program. I should mention that there are, I believe, 9 SEO alumni working full-time at KKR, including an alum in Hong Kong who runs KKR Asia. On a more personal note, a very personal note, Henry graciously hosts an intimate breakfast seminar for our SEO career interns every year. His words are very inspiring. We have a zillion questions, after which Henry thanks all of the summer interns for taking the time out of their busy schedule to be with him. He then proceeds to walk around the boardroom table at KKR, shakes hands with everybody, and personally introduces himself to everybody. As one intern said to me last summer, he has never felt more important than that morning at KKR. During the past year, Henry has also given many hours of his time to think through a strategy of expansion for SEO, and his belief in SEO has made us extremely confident in our future expansion plans. And that was before tonight. In addition to management advice, Henry also has gotten personally involved with our students, because with Henry, SEO is about the students. It's totally about the students. He cares about what they're doing, what their challenges are, what their potential is, what colleges they're going to go to, and most of all, how they'll contribute to our society. This past fall, Henry invited 3 SEO scholars to his office to understand more of the personal lives of our students. He made quite an impression on the kids, and in fact, one of the students, Carrie Montgomery, who we meet in a second, Carrie was studying Abraham Lincoln, and Henry gave Doris Kearns Goodwin's team of rivals to her. It was quite a day for the kids, and well, I think I'm speaking a little bit too much for them. We have a 90-second video that will explain how they felt about meeting Henry Kravis.
So I was really nervous meeting Henry Kravis. I knew that he was a big name in philanthropy and the business world and financial world.
And when I went there, him saying hi and shaking my hand He was really down to earth.
Mr. Kravis was basically focusing on our story, like why we came to SEO, why are we so committed.
We come from two completely different backgrounds, but when we actually sat down and talked, it was like that didn't matter anymore.
He's able to connect with every type of person from all walks of life.
Without Mr. Kravis supporting 20 scholars, that means 20 less of the people that we have in my class right now, and 20 less people that are gonna make it.
SEO changed my life. Generous people like Mr. Kravis gave me the opportunity to reach for my dreams and see beyond myself.
I really wanted Henry Kravis to understand that SEO was every day changing students' lives. People like me who come from the South Bronx, who have a dream. I wanted him to know that they were actually producing students who were going to be change agents in society and creating the next generation of people who were also going to give back.
I barely believe in myself, and when a man like Henry Kravis said that he believes in me, that just makes me want to do all my work, that makes me want to prove him right.
People don't really have a lot of faith in the kids from Red Hook. And the fact that he said that he did believe in me was really something.
These are the kind of people that are involved in SEO, people who care, who really want to make a difference and have an impact on other people's lives.
Hi. Good to see you. Hi, guys. How you doing? So as you can see, Henry has made an extraordinary impact on our scholars, and I'm especially moved and delighted that Henry and his wife, Marie-Jose, made such an incredible commitment to SEO scholars, propelling us toward our goal of doubling the number of students served in New York City. It's really difficult to find the words to thank Henry and Marie-Jose. I know I speak on behalf of the entire SEO board, staff, alumni, the whole family. The students we serve, Henry, you're uniquely helping to shape the next 50 years, and I would ask you to now come up and join us to please accept the 50th Anniversary Award. So at this milestone in SEO's history, and it really is an incredible milestone, I'm just thrilled to recognize Henry and KKR's leadership in helping to diversify the alternative investment industry, and maybe more important, for the personal interest, guidance, and enormous financial support that Henry's provided for SEO scholars. Thank you for everything, Henry. I'm here. There you are. Thank you. Wonderful.
Thanks very much. Well, I've gotten my gift tonight already. That's these three students who I was privileged to be able to have a lunch with and to hear what they were doing. And I remember them saying what their dreams were and what they were hoping for, and they were able to achieve it. And so let's give each one of them a big hand. And thank you, Michael, for those kind words, and for all of you from SEO for putting together that wonderful video. That means a lot to me, and it's something that I will cherish having for a long time. 50 years, congratulations, this is fantastic. But it takes a team, and I know it takes a team because I know what it's like in any organization that I have been involved in. It's not about one person. It's one person or two people may have an idea, but it takes a team. And in this case, the team at SEO is a very big team, a very important team, but particularly I'd like to congratulate Walter Booker, William Goodlow, Julian Johnson, and everyone at SEO, because without you and without the idea that Michael came up with to get it started 50 years ago, and your dedication that you have made to SEO and to all these wonderful students, which is why we're all here, we wouldn't be here tonight. So thank you for all of you. A round of applause to each one of you. I'm particularly pleased to be here because my friend Bob McCann, great chair and a great leader at UBS, and what he's been able to do. And I'm also extremely thrilled to be honored at the same time as Kelly Williams and Mayor Julian Castro. I met Julian about a year and a half ago at an innovation conference, and I learned at that time, I said, you're not old enough to be a mayor. And it turns out that he's, I think, the youngest mayor in a top 50 city in America. So he's come a long way. But all three of you, without a doubt, really exemplify civic leadership at its best. And your commitment to ensuring that young people have every chance to excel is a model for everyone in this room to follow. And I'm delighted also that so many of my friends and my business associates are here tonight. And thank you all for being here. I'd also like to acknowledge all of the many alumni from SEO. Now, having several SEO alumni, we're up to 10 now at KKR, and we're a small firm, so you know we're growing, and but we've got 10, and that's a good start. But I've got to tell you that I'm really receiving this honor on behalf of KKR, and I'm really receiving this honor on behalf of all of our SEO alumni that are very much part of KKR. Aaron Lee Kong was one of our first ones we had, who's here. But there's one person, and he was mentioned earlier, and I'm particularly proud of him. He's been a partner of mine for a long time, close business associate, graduate, alumni from SEO, and that's Joe Bay. Joe Bay has come all the way from Hong Kong to be here tonight. And so, Joe, I'd like you to stand up because you exemplify what SEO is all about. Joe's not only one of my partners, he runs Asia for us. Very proud of the fact that we were just voted the top private equity firm in Asia, and that's because of Joe's leadership. Joe's also a senior partner at KKR now and a member of the management committee at KKR. So Joe's proof, without a doubt, as many others are that work at KKR and on Wall Street, that SEO does make a difference, and it clearly does. These and others are given an opportunity in large part due to SEO. And they took advantage of the opportunity and took advantage of the education that they were given. You know, Mary Jose, my wonderful wife and partner, and I talk a lot about what's the best gift that you can give to anyone. What's the best gift that anyone can receive? And without a doubt, it's an education, because an education cannot be taken away from you. Yes, you can lose your money, you can lose your job, but if you've got your health and you've got an education, you're really set for life. And then the question is, how do you take advantage of that? And so SEO is fantastic in what they do in making sure that so many young people get that education, get to college, and more importantly, graduate. That 95% graduation rate within 6 years and 80% within 4 years is an unbelievable metric and something that they should all be very proud of. We're also extremely proud to have joined with TPG and with SEO to create the Alternative Investment Fellowship Program. We did that in 2009, and we're so happy to be involved in that. But one thing I want to say, that tonight should not be about myself or KKR or Kelly or Julian. But really it's about these wonderful students who sacrifice summers and Saturdays to get a good education. And it's about the college SEO students on a mission who spend the time at holidays to learn and to train and to make sacrifices so that they can do a better job in the world and really make a difference. All of us need a mentor. I had a mentor, someone that made a huge difference in my life, and it was a teacher I had. And all of us need to be given an opportunity. The rest of it is up to you to take advantage of that opportunity. But that's where SEO really comes in. They're a mentor, and they're providing that opportunity. And I think the rest is what you see with the young people that were up here, the young people that have graduated, the not so young people that have graduated a while ago, and what they've been able to accomplish. And so this is really an evening about the young people of New York, and now the young people of San Francisco, and I hope many other places around the world. You know, don't forget that all organizations are built by people and with people. And finding the talent and giving them the opportunity to learn, grow, and contribute is what distinguishes one organization from another. And SEO certainly gives the students the potential for greatness. And that, to me, is what most impresses. Marie-José and I have been blessed and cannot think of a better gift in providing an education. And there's no greater satisfaction that the two of us have had in having a young person come up to us and saying how we have transformed their life, how we have helped them. Well, let's all pull together, not only tonight, but in the future, and work with SEO to transform many people's lives. Thank you very much for tonight.